It's week 5 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Panthers and the Bears, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
Hey, Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it too. But you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them. A lot of room for him to improve this week.
Pass complete to Hubbard. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the pistol, it's Young. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Receiver in motion, going left. Young to throw here on 3rd. To the left sideline, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
1st down from the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays. But when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. It's certainly some momentum to build on today.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Brought in right side by Moore. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Williams on the play action. Finds his target, Allen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They're now set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working from the gun, Williams. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Raheem Blackshear now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, we're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap now to Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They bring Thielen in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Young. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Throw complete to Thielen. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Young working from the gun. Thielen's got it. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 5. First down, Panthers.
Young on the play action. Connects with Hubbard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, Young. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Still working past the 40. And he's down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Moore's got it. Running in the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Young on 1st and 10. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Young to throw it. Hubbard hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
from the 43. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Play action now. Young gets this to Sanders. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They send a receiver in motion right. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Tremble with the grab. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Young. Hits his man on the out route. And he works this to the 38 before going down. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Young looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They motion a receiver left. To the air on 1st down. Young. He's got it. Room to run. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. So that brings up 2nd down. Receiver in motion, headed right. On 2nd and 10, Young rifles it, and it's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This pass caught by Allen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Has the connection to Odunze. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Swift gets it on the option. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears with a 4th and 2. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Throw complete to Thielen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 19. Connects with Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's Young to throw. Pass complete to Hubbard. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Thielen's got it, complete. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46. Legette's got it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. He tucks it and takes off. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he'll get it up to the 27. So we've arrived at halftime, and the Panthers impressive so far. They've got a lead so far on the road. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. It was the running back, Chuba Hubbard, who put together a solid first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde
Now
bomber.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A timeout here as we tend to an injured player. That's Keenan Allen who's shaken up. And with his history, hopefully nothing that keeps him out very long. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Williams from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Brings up the 3rd down and the 11.
To throw is Williams. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. They'll motion a tight end left. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Young up 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Here come the Bears back out on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Williams to throw on 1st. Pass caught by Adunze. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st down, here's Swift. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and open.
And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Now Williams. Search, pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 21. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. To the air on 1st down. Young. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Pulled in at the 20. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams on the play action. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Komet brings it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Going to run again with Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 3rd and just 2 to go. Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He finds space into the red zone. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First and goal, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Panthers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. Connection made to Tremble. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Here's a give to Hubbard. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Carolina in punt formation. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give right side for Swift. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the carry, it's Swift. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down throw by Williams. That throw finds Komet. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run it with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. We've got a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
The Carolina offense headed out now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Complete out to the right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Young to throw it. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. So 2nd down coming up. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Now Young. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. 1st down, Williams. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 37. Complete to Tremble. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Thielen's got it. Complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Up the middle, Hubbard. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. He'll look to throw it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Counterplay, Hubbard. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They run again with Hubbard. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Hubbard again. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him a couple on the run, but that run accomplishes little. It's 4th down. He'll throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2.
The Panthers
He's throwing for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds, too.
So close to getting off the field. The fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Chicago.